Hey guys, welcome back to Chaotic TV. We are tied 1-1 in this series of Terran versus Protoss. In the top right we see the blue Terran playing for Team Empire. He is Kas.
And spying to the top left of map Whirlwind, this is CreatorPRIME playing under the tag of Barrel.
Alright, we saw Creator forget to rebuild his army after a pretty good containment on Ohana.
Just got killed outright by a counterattack. It was it surprised me, I think, just as much as it surprised CreatorPRIME.
I think Kas was a little surprised too. He's like, why is this so easy? But he took the win happily, and now we are on one of the biggest maps that has generally favored Zerg. I don't think I've seen a TVP on here in quite a while myself, or maybe I've just not been paying attention to maps when I watch Golem TV or something like that. But I'm curious as to the style they're going to go for on this. We were on Daybreak in the first map, and they played a very passive style that led to Creator winning. And he's right now checking that cross-map spawn, and he won't find Kas just yet.
Yeah, a lot of no scouting going on these two-player maps, but here we see a pretty early scout out of him in this four-player map.
Yeah, it makes you wonder if Creator is simply looking for his position rather than for what he's actually going for. Like, that's what a lot of ladder players do. They just look for where the opponent is and hope that their build wins. But we see a command center first coming out of Kas, taking advantage of the large map, and whatever early pressure there is still going to be slightly delayed simply by the rush distance. And if Creator had been lucky enough to find him and then plop down a proxy, then he might have been in luck. But Kas is doing something different than he did before. He's doing command center first and then barracks, which is quite a big change compared to his last two games. We see Nexus first also coming out of CreatorPRIME, followed by Gateway and Pylon and Gas, of course.
This is actually really double racks. He might put a little pressure on with these just out of like Marines if he can find his opponent.
So what do you think he's going to get up to, 5 or 8 Marines before he starts pushing?
I don't know, he might send the first 2 or 4 out, just have a look and just rally behind him. So he's got an SC looking for the position right now, and it looks like he's going to scout Kas first and find him right away.
I have the worst scouting instincts myself. It looks like Kas is better.
Yeah, and Creator is doing more what usually happens to you.
Yeah. Yeah, checking everything but the place where they are, or where you are, generally, being my practice partner. And you see 2 gas coming down for Kas, and I'm really curious as to what's going to happen. We see the first Marine come out. He's going to spot this probe, try to take it out, get in front of it. He's not going to get it. But the probe did not see the double racks, which are both producing Marines right now. Not queued, so there's not going to be continuous Marine production, because there's not enough money on Kas' side.
No, he's definitely favoring the SCBs as he should at this point in the game.
Yeah. Another gas coming down for Creator, and I'm wondering where this game's going to go. The Zealot, where are you headed, bro? You just going to take that Zelnaga tower in the middle?
Yeah, just be able to sit there and watch.
It's not exactly the most direct path for Kas. I mean,
well, maybe he just wanted to make sure there wasn't a Marine standing there taking it on.
I guess so. Zealot wins in one-on-one versus Marine.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're seeing a Twilight Council come out of...
Early Twilight Council.
Yeah, before his normal 3 gates that we've seen in the last 2 games.
We might get some DT play in here,
Ooh.
I think.
We don't see an eBay yet. We see a factory. We do have 2 orbital commands, but they are immediately being used for muling, as the one that just passed 50 in the natural has just dropped a mule. So if a DT does come out, he's going to be SOL when it comes to scans. Even a bunker won't help him.
That position on that console kind of looks like it might be a Dark Shrine next.
Sends down a probe right now, and we are going to see if you are just exactly correct. The money is right. He gets 100 minerals, and there's the Dark Shrine. You so perfectly predicted. And we're going to see some DT pressure out of Creator. Is he going to go for a forward pylon, or is he just going to warp a minute home and let him walk across? For variety's sake.
doesn't matter all that much either way. He has a probe wandering down to just below where the third base would be. He'll probably end up dropping a pylon over there.
Yep, and he's got a third base of his own coming. Excuse me, he's coming out just on the back of this DT pressure, which would, if it gets repelled, would put Kas on enough of a back foot that the third could get up and running. But to be honest, without these E-bays already being up, and it looks like they're not being up for turret's sake, they're being up for upgrade's sake.
Well, no, he has no idea. He has no reason to be making a turret at this point in the game, unless for some reason he thinks there's a dark shrine.
And this factory floating around is not going to get there quick enough.
That's actually a really good proxy pylon for it. He's going to be able to warp in DTs very close to the base.
Dark Shrine finishing right now, and 2 DTs coming right now. He's going to have 1 per base, it looks like, tearing up that SCV line, and we're just going to watch them walk in. Big push out forward.
Kas doesn't even see him with his army that's walking right by.
Nope.
You see him walking back with his DT, killing some of the army just to make sure it doesn't counterattack him. And there's the scan used for 1. Does he have any more scans?
Oh, kills the turret building.
Yeah, there's more turrets going up and more turrets going down.
5 kills on the one in the main.
And he has just now enough for a
6
scan.
kills
He has
on
no
the one
units there to kill it. Scan, and he runs away from it, so he just used his last scan and didn't kill anything. DT out in the main.
DT left the main and is in the natural right now. Killed that turret.
He's counter-attacking, and that one that started falling has just been falling the entire time. And another one's coming in, so those 2 DTs going to clean up this Terran army probably before the next even goes down, to be honest. He just has to lift up the other, and just GG's out.
Yeah, attempted base race did not help, and CreatorPRIME takes this series 2-1 against Empire.Kas. So, from Chaotic TV, I am Chaotic. I hope you enjoyed it.
And this is Eclipse. We'll see you guys next time.
Alright, thanks very much for watching. Cheers.